The African sun had barely risen, casting golden rays over the vast savanna. Birds flew low, the wind whispered through the dry grass, and in the distance the roar of a lion echoed like a sad song. This wasn't an ordinary lion. This was Kovu, the king of the Southern Territory, majestic, powerful, feared, and once deeply in love. Kovu had ruled his land with honor. He wasn't just a warrior, he was wise, calm, and just. His presence commanded respect, and his strength kept enemies at bay. But behind his fierce eyes lived a heart that beat for someone else. Zara, the most beautiful lioness the lands had ever seen. Her golden coat shimmered like morning dew, her gaze held mystery, and her voice, soft but sharp, could tame storms. They met at the riverbank one twilight evening. She was drinking alone, and he approached, not as a king, but as a soul searching for meaning. Their bond was instant, like thunder meeting lightning. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into seasons. Kovu gave her everything, his trust, his loyalty, even the hidden secrets of his past. And in return, Zara gave him her smile, but not her heart. Unbeknownst to Kovu, while he was guarding borders, settling disputes, and protecting the pride, Zara was meeting another, Riku, a rogue lion from the eastern plains. Riku was different, bold, wild, reckless, everything Kovu wasn't. Their affair was cloaked in shadows, secret meetings near the whispering trees, silent stares during council gatherings, and scents left intentionally faint to avoid suspicion. But nothing stays hidden forever. One night, as a storm brewed in the sky, Kovu returned early from patrol. He saw the silhouettes, two bodies intertwined beneath the acacia tree, a place he and Zara once called their own. For a moment his breath stopped. The king, once feared by enemies and adored by allies, stood frozen, watching the woman he loved betray him, not with words but with silence. He didn't confront her that night. No roars, no battles. Just a silent retreat into the darkness of his cave, where the weight of heartbreak crushed even his mighty soul. The next morning, Kovu was different. His eyes, once full of light, now reflected storms. His walk had no purpose. His commands lacked strength, and the pride, sensing a shift, grew restless. Zara acted as if nothing had happened. She smiled. She played her role. But Kovu saw through it all. Weeks passed, and the cracks became visible. Riku grew bolder, challenging Kovu's authority. Zara, standing beside him, no longer bowed her head in respect. The betrayal had spread like poison, but Kovu was patient. He waited, not out of fear but out of strategy. He let them believe he was broken. That love had made him weak, until the day Riku tried to take the throne. The sun was high when the challenge came. In front of the entire pride, Riku stepped forward, muscles tense, eyes burning with ambition. Zara stood behind him, watching with a smirk. But Kovu did not flinch. What followed was not a fight. It was a reckoning. Kovu unleashed the fury of a broken heart, of a king betrayed. Every move was calculated, every strike fueled not by rage, but by justice. Riku fought hard, but he fought for ego. Kovu fought for truth. Within minutes, it was over. Riku lay defeated, his body still. Zara's smirk had vanished. She stepped back, realizing too late that she had not broken a king. She had awakened a storm. Kovu turned to her, his face expressionless. He didn't roar. He didn't attack. He simply looked into her eyes and said, "I loved you like no one else ever could, and you fed my heart to wolves." He walked away. From that day on, Kovu ruled alone, not with pride but with distance. The lions respected him more than ever, but the warmth he once had was gone. Zara was exiled, never to be seen again. Some say she still roams the outer lands, haunted by the memory of the king who would have given her everything. And Kovu, he still roams the savannah, a king in every sense. But if you ever hear his roar at midnight, know that it doesn't echo power, it echoes pain.